Howdy y'all, Los here. I've been watching a lot of this guy's videos and my gosh, I'm telling you, I'm inspired. So today we're going to attempt to try to make one of these kind of paludarium, aquarium sort of bonsai terrarium things. I think the proper term for what we're gonna make is a paludarium, which is a part land, part sea, or part water kind of planting aquarium kind of thing. We're gonna try to do something. So my first attempts at just practicing terrariums, this is a moss cave-like terrarium, just moss and some rocks. And this one is a smaller one in a little old candle wax thing. All right, so it got me thinking, how do I make one? I watched a lot of videos and I think I've got some solid plans here that gets us started. Now this is not instant bonsai. This is an instant terrarium day. We are getting started and hopefully we'll document this whole process, which may take us a couple weeks to complete. But anyways, take a look at this. This is a crude drawing, but I need to understand it, which I do. So hopefully I can interpret this. Now we're gonna be making a paludarium, which is almost a fully enclosed cube here. So I'm gonna have a waterfall that comes up here. It's gonna be all rock, and it's going to pour up and across, and it's going to drain down variously like this. And here's another front view of it. The water is just going, there's the hole that we're going to have. This is where our pump's going to live. The pump's going to be living right here on this side here. Now I think I may incorporate a bonsai, perhaps a ficus microcarpa into this. But at the moment, there's no plans on doing that. I just want to make a paludarium for practice. And then we're going to eventually work our way up to making some slab bonsai plantings, incorporate them into a paludarium like this. We want to incorporate it somehow, but the hard part is that these kind of aquariums, paludariums, terrariums, they live inside typically. So having something like that, glass outside, may be difficult to accomplish, but it's a task that we're going to try out. And we'll see what we can accomplish with it at the very least. All right, so I've been driving down the street one day and I find these panes of glass. I picked them up and it looks like they were probably from an RV. They have a hinge and some sort of metal siding to it to help it grab on. It's junk, so I'm gonna take these off. We're gonna clean up these plates and then we're going to, not these plates, these panes. Then we're going to cut them and silicone them up. Look at that easy. So using these three pieces, we're going to make our paludarium here. With these three pieces of glass, we can definitely make it. Now the plan is to cut this pane down, maybe give us about 3 inches here across. That's gonna be our front panel. Then the rest is going to be the back. Then with this one, we're going to cut 2 sides and then cut them down because of course we're going to be cutting 3 inches off of that one anyways. And that should be what we need to make this odd shape. It's going to be a box that's going to be real open right here and on the top. So I'm going to clean up these and we'll be right back to give them a cut. Let's do it. Oh, tempered glass. Well, I guess I've learned that you can't use tempered glass. As a matter of fact, I had no idea this was even tempered glass till just now. It's still cracking underneath me here. So that project, we got to scrap that one for now. That glass we could still probably use, but there's no cutting it happening. The paludarium project is not, it's not over. This is just the failed step 1. All right, here's a little update on this paludarium that I'm building here. Now, I've got some expanded PVC board. I cut it into some shapes here to make a box. This box is going to support an overflow. An overflow is going to come in here and overflow, and we're going to have a waterfall coming down here. I'm going to glue silicone some rocks across here. This is going to be an area for substrate, some aqua soil, so that we can grow some plants in there. So this will be our land area. As you can see, I've got the pump kind of sat here where it needs to go. I also siliconed all the edges here of this little greenhouse I picked up. I think it was from Target. It's glass. It's soldered up here. It's I'm worried about it leaking, so I also did the outside of it as well. But anyways, this is how we're going to have water drop through here. We're going to have another box built here. We're going to have it overflow. It's going to pour down into there, or it's going to pour down into there. We're going to have a rock wall here. It's going to be pretty sweet. Okay, you see I glued some rocks down there. I used silicone, so it's going to take 24 hours for that to dry, but I wanted that to be a nice area where I know I can cover up all the holes where I just want the waterfall to flow over. So that's the first step there. This is the Paludarium here. This is some work here. This is actually about a week's worth work getting these rocks going. This was quite a process. Once I had the skeleton all assembled in here, I was actually able to have it out so that I can build the rock wall. And it's very simple. You take limestone, which we collected in Spring Branch, and I used silicone, and I made a rock wall that went up. From there, I got expanding foam. From there, you rip out some of it. You rip it out once it cures up, and it actually, if you don't do anything to it, it kind of makes a cool looking formation as it is. But I wanted it to be more rocky looking. After the foam cures, you can then add silicone on top of it and place rocks and sand and gravel, make it just look like a rock formation. All right, so once the rock wall was ready to go, I was able to place it back into this and test it. With this Paludarium complete, at least for now, I'm super satisfied with it. I can't wait to see how this grows and evolves, and I can't wait to build the Bonsai Paludarium in the future. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like our content, don't forget to watch this guy's videos, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to us while you're at it. Thanks for watching. Be cool, stay hip, get yourself a hobby. Bye.